Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. You guys, we're here today to talk about Ready to Love. And before we do, y'all know I gotta let y'all know what's happening. Even though I'm not late. No, I'm actually not late. Didn't it come on? Yeah, I am late. Came on Friday. However, your girl just got power back. Okay, I was without power all weekend. It was a very fucked up situation. I'm not even kidding. Like very, very bad. And yes, I could have gone somewhere else, but I ain't want to. You know how you just don't want to leave your house and you just keep thinking, oh, it's coming back on any minute. Like any minute now it's coming back on. And it didn't. So it's whatever. Shout out to my boos, my guy boo and my baby boo. I feel like I kind of took it out on them a little bit because I was not in a good space. I was really, really upset, and I'm a little bit of a drama queen. Y'all probably don't know, but a little bit of a drama queen, very sensitive. So I was not happy and kind of took it out on my two people. And so shout out to them for enduring and still being cool. All right, y'all. So we start off with the ladies meeting for brunch, and White Boots comes in first with her phony ass, talking about getting together with all the ladies. Yay! It wasn't even convincing. She's so phony. She's so phony. But the ladies came in. I won't lie, they look fine. Like they dressed up. What is this brunch all about? I guess we finna see. Oh, let me tell you guys. I have not watched it yet, so I'm watching it with you guys. So this is a first reaction. All right, y'all. So the girl named Kat comes walking in, and if you remember, she was just kind of tossed in there on a date. So the ladies haven't met her yet, but you could tell who is very insecure. Like they looking real unhappy at her coming in, and she came in nice. She's like, "Oh, you guys are beautiful," and they're like, "Mm-hmm, you too," but giving the stank face all day long. In the confessional, the girl named Unique, who we don't remember her, cute girl, but we don't remember her. She's in there saying how Kat has long legs for days, and she is one to watch. So I thought that was nice, but the way she was looking at her at the table, it wasn't giving anything nice. None of them actually. Yeah, so she asked a very good question. She's like, listen, are you guys open to share your connections, or is it something that you don't really want to share? And then Chocolate Fitness Girl was like, oh yeah, girl, we gonna let you know who, so you don't be messing with my man. He is not your man. And who is she talking about anyway? Is she talking about Body? I think she's talking about Body. Girl, don't nobody want Body. All right, so Tommy comes in and lets them know that there's another guy named Christopher who some of the ladies haven't met yet, but you'll meet him soon, just like Kat is here. Chris was thrown in, and you'll meet him soon. And he said they're gonna have a good old fashioned black and beautiful hoedown. And I am such a spoiled sport. I'd have been like, no, I don't want to go. Like, I don't want to go to a freaking hoedown. It don't even sound fun. But they were all excited. Y'all, okay, so Lee is the Chocolate Fitness Girl. I'm gonna try to put names just this once because our friend JB said that he don't know who I be talking about when I say the nickname. So I'm gonna try to help him out. And maybe help out some other people who don't know who I'm talking about either. So her name is Lee, and that is news to me, y'all. Like I really don't be knowing their real names because I have never in my life heard the name Lee for her. I swear to God, I did not know that was her name. But yeah, so Lee is the chocolate fitness girl that likes Body. We gonna get back to Body and find out what his name is. All right, y'all. So Waves is Morier. That's his name, Morier. It's so weird, but he's the one with the waves. He got the nice braided hair, but we said we not gonna call him thick ass Morier because we didn't already have thick ass Frank or whatever. But I would love to call him thick ass Morier, but we just gonna call him the teddy bear with waves because that's what he looked like. He's a teddy bear, I guess. I mean, he has a handsome face. He meets up with your girl Sierra, and I don't really have a nickname for Sierra. I don't have anything for her yet, but y'all know she's the one with the short hair. Well, she had the short hair, but she's wearing the wigs now. But she seems cool. Like I don't know, she seems down to earth. He seems to like her from the conversation. He was saying how he has never been married because his daughter's mom, son's mom, never closed the door with her ex. So I guess they got back together or whatever, and he never got married. So, all right, great. She said she could find a man, before she can even find food. She's like, a man is not hard to get at all. And I was like, okay, girl. Problem is, you're on a dating show because you don't have a man. So how's that working out for you? Nope, y'all, we got it. He is Gerald Levert. We are calling him Gerald Levert because he is giving me all of Gerald Levertness. Like, he's a sexy little big guy. That's okay. So we gonna call him Gerald Levert. But they had a cute little date, and y'all, I'm feeling the red lip on her. She got the red fingernails going, the red lip. I am all about a red lip. They got to talking about how they really, like each other, and they can talk to one another, and they feel very comfortable. And then we started with all the sexual innuendos, and the lady started it. As usual, the lady started it. That's one thing that I can say about this show. Well, I can't say it about everybody on this show, but I can say that most of the time on this show, the ladies come on a little strong with the sexual innuendos or whatever, and the men try to be a little respectful. Again, I can't say that everybody, because we've seen it reversed where some of the men are just like a lot. But excuse me, most of the time on this show, it's the ladies. It's the ladies that are giving compliments first. It's the ladies that are like really taking charge, and that's just not my thing. But okay, I mean, it worked out well. They said that they like each other, and he's sexually attracted to her. That's cool. He said he would like to be sexually attracted to his best friend. And she's like, well, are you? And I get it. Like, you definitely want to be attracted to the person that you're with. So good for them. Oh, y'all. Next, we have the chocolate fitness girl, Lee, going out with Dirty Red, and he comes walking in, and what the fuck is wrong with the way that she's talking? Like, what is she doing? Oh my God. Hello. Thank you for being here. Long pause. Very uncomfortable. They both look very uncomfortable. He's like looking at her boobs, but trying not to, but looking at them, but trying not to. And she's like smiling, but not really. But why are we doing this? Like, she said she had to step out her comfort zone to date him or whatever, because I guess maybe he's not her type. And I don't know, but it was very uncomfortable. And the way that she was speaking, I was uncomfortable. Like, secondhand embarrassment. Like, girl, just talk. What's happening? Y'all, this day was a bust. And you know why? Because she is a hot ass mess. I'm sorry. From the way that she was giving the phony talk to the fact that she expected him to be on. She's just like, listen, you were very calm for me or whatever, so I need you to just kind of bring it up. And he's like, because we know that he's a DJ and everything, right? The girl said he got a thought job. So we know that Dirty Red can turn up, I guess, when he wants to, when he's DJing. But he starts telling her about how he really does have a 9 to 5, and he's a senior compliance officer and some more things. And you could tell when they kept showing her that she had like birds going around. Like, she had birds going around her head because she's a dumbass. I'm sorry. She just seems like there's nothing upstairs. She just wants to do fitness and joke around, and she wants somebody that's going to be on. She don't want deep conversation. She's uncomfortable in silence, like something. She's young. I can't even say that. I don't even know how old she is. I think she's younger than him. That's not even an excuse, though, because she's in her 30s. She's just different. She's different from him. She might be a party girl. I don't know. But she's not feeling him because he is calm. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, girl, you got to calm your ass down. And y'all know I'm not feeling Dirty Red like that. However, I was on his team when he was in the confessional saying, what she want me to do? Like, this is me. This is how I really am. If I'm not DJing and, I'm not on, I'm calm. Like, this is how I am at home. And I got to find somebody that likes me the way that I am at home. And yeah, that's true. Y'all, you can't be on all the time. And you shouldn't expect somebody to be on all the time. Like, I don't want Jokey Smurf all the goddamn time. I'm sorry. Sometimes we could just sit there and just chill and just be in each other's company. That's fine. She's not there yet, and that's fine. This is just not a match, so we move on. All right, so we had the hold down, and they all look ridiculous in this cowboy shit. I'm just kidding. But the people who look the best would be the girl Kat. She like a little Bratz doll, so she looks cute. And the guy, his name is Marvin, the erotica guy. He looks good too. The rest of them look they don't look a mess, but so Tommy comes, and it's so nice that what's his name, Body. I still don't know his real name. But y'all know the young fitness guy or whatever. He says that, listen, Tommy, I got to dip out. Sorry. Because y'all know Tommy don't like it when you're not present. But he did it very respectfully. He showed up. He wore some cowboy stuff. And he was like, my company is giving me an award and I have to be present to receive it. So he asked permission to leave. Tommy gave it to him and was like, congratulations. So I thought that was very good because we know it could have been something. Like, had he just not shown up or whatever, Tommy would have had a fit because we've seen it before. So that was cute. And then we start with the hoedown. All right, so the other ladies are meeting Christopher, and Sierra says that she wants him to take that hat off because she's like, he looked good, but I want to make sure he's not a hatfish. And the producer's like, what's a hatfish? And somebody who looked good as hell in a hat, but then when they take it off, it's not giving. And I'm like, yeah, that's the same thing with them beards. Y'all better watch them beards, ladies. But yeah, most of the ladies seem like they like him, and y'all know he's super country. Seems like a decent guy, so you know. Okay, and he seemed to have a connection with Unique. And Unique is the one that is not very memorable. She's the one that has like kind of the attitude problem a little bit where she's coming off real guarded. She's the one that told Dirty Red that he has a thought job. But he said that he could see that she's a little standoffish a little bit, like she's comes off a little tough, but that's just her and he's okay with it. And she kind of softened up with him. So I'm not mad at their little connection. All right, so Miss You Can't Tell Her Nothing, Janelle, that's her name, her real name, but she the one that you really can't tell her nothing. That hair though, can I tell you, is a no. So she likes Old Face 1 and she likes the workout guy number 2. Y'all, guy number 2, I wasn't mad at him. However, him being in this what he got on, a blue jean jacket with no shirt on, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't care if you do have a nice body. I don't like it. Put a shirt on. Like, why? What are you doing? I don't like it. Like, I just honestly don't like men who need all that attention. It's like, if you get it and it comes, then that's great. But for you to just be looking for, like, put a goddamn shirt on. But anyway, she's talking to Old Face. They in a hammock or whatever. They vibing. They making a lot of noise, laughing. He comes over, workout guy. He comes over and he's just like, yeah, you guys are making a lot of noise. So they have some banter back and forth. It was funny. It was cute. Y'all, so Dirty Red has a whole lot of nerve. I'm sorry. He has nerve enough to say that because the women are in charge now, he feels like he needs to have a talk with Feisty Unique, Angry Unique, whatever you want to call her, to the one that told him he had a thought job. He wanted to talk to her so that they could squash their beef. And I'm like, no, sir. 2 weeks in a row, you attempted to get her kicked off. It just didn't work. But in the men's panel or whatever, when they were talking to Tommy, both weeks he was like, yeah, I'm not feeling unique. Yeah, not unique. So he wanted her to go home, but he don't want her to send him home. Oh, okay. But they have this conversation and he's trying to convince her that he's not what she thinks he is. And then we find out a little more. We find out that she said, yeah, your name is known in the streets. So basically, she knows of him. So she wasn't just saying, how before we were thinking that maybe she was just saying he has a thought job because comedian and DJ, a lot of women like comedians, a lot of women. But no, apparently she knows of him and in the street he has a bad name. So they end up getting into it and she's like, oh, you're a comedian, but you have thin skin. She was kind of eating him up a little bit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. And then he just reverts to like, I don't know. He's going on and on about himself and how everyone knows him and loves him. And bottom line, I'm just the king of the city or whatever he said that he, dude, please, ladies, are y'all getting with Dirty Red? I mean, really, is it a lot of ladies out there getting with him? What's happening in Dallas? But anyway, that didn't go well. They ended up arguing. They're not going to like each other, and that's fine. Y'all, let me warn y'all. I'm about to complain like crazy because we got white boots. And yes, she got them white boots on looking a hot ass mess. And she's getting in the hammock with Mr. Erotica. And y'all, he's not feeling her for real. He don't like her for real. And I just cannot stand phony people. And her with all of the head turning and the phoniness and oh my god, and you said that I was a pleasant surprise, and where's that come from? And he don't even look sincere. Like he's telling her probably what she wants to hear because she's all like, oh, this is for you. No thanks, sis, no thanks. And he was looking like, okay, good. Like he's definitely, he's not into it. And she's very irritating. So we gonna continue watching, but I feel like I'm about to complain like crazy about this girl. This little girl, which I'm sure she's a grown ass woman, but she acts like a little girl in white boots. We want her gone. Ah, so apparently acting like a dingbat does not make you stupid because she picked up on exactly what I said. She said in her confessional that he seems to be telling her what she wants to hear and not really meaning it. So that's a red flag. And I'm like, he most definitely is saying all the right stuff just because. Like what his motives are, like what he's trying to get out of it, if he's just trying to stay or like we don't know, but he's definitely snowing her. Like he's not about this girl. And she's smart enough to pick up on that. So kudos to White Boots for that one. Y'all, Old Face 2 actually looks like Herbert. And just so y'all know who I'm talking about with the dread. No, locks. They don't call him dreads. With the locks, he actually looked like the Predator. So we may have to go ahead and switch that name around and just have Old Face 1 and the Predator. He really does look like the Predator. I mean, not to be rude, he's not unattractive. He just has the locks and then his eyes are kind of set. Anyway, moving on. He was talking to the girl, was it Cat? Yeah, I think he was talking to Cat or whatever, and she seemed to be, I won't say smitten, but she liked him, so that's fine. Then we have Body, which I still don't know his freaking name. I don't know his name, but yeah, I know he had to leave. So he had one of the girls, don't know her name either, walking him around and kind of like he's giving the girls compliments, like he's trying to be very sweet to the women so that they won't send him home. So I thought that was cute. That was funny. That's the first time we ever had that. And like she was encouraging him to be nice to the ladies so that they won't send him home because she likes him. So I thought that was cute. And again, they had the hold down because they're in Texas. So I didn't even put that together. I'm just like, a hold down for what? But I guess it's fitting, so it's fine. And he had his shirt open too, y'all. I don't like it. Why all the workout guys be having their shirts open looking corny? That shit is corny. You can have a nice body, it's okay, but we'll find out when we find out. All right, y'all. So we get Marvin, the erotica, talking to super phony chocolate workout girl. And he's talking about the things that he like. We never had a conversation about what I like one on one. She's like, okay, what do you like? He said he's into ass worshiping, and she's like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. He'll be out of gas with me because there's just nothing there. I'm sorry. But that's his thing. He has oral fetishes. He said nipples, things like that. He said he has restraints under his pillows and he does forced orgasms where she's unable to run, but the things that he does to force it out is very pleasurable. And while he's talking, and I'm assuming he's probably thinking that maybe she's all into it and, getting into it like, okay, I don't know about him, y'all. Like, I just feel like that might be what he's into for real, for real. But if this is your job, like, I don't know, I would just have to, I'm so interested in what this man does for real for work. Because is this what you do to people for work? Like, I don't know what he's saying. So she asked him, was he just trying to be, monogamous with one person and everything? And he's like, yeah. But she's like, I'm not into what he's into, so I may as well just slide to the side. I don't understand what he has going on either. It sounds interesting for a relationship, but in terms of him just having it there and this, I don't know, y'all. I don't know about Marvin. Sorry, Mr. Erotica, with his nice looking self, but he into some things that maybe it's just too many people involved, but we don't really know because we don't really know. So I'm gonna let him live. But yeah, that it was an interesting conversation. But she didn't ask any of the questions that I would have. And y'all, I ask a billion questions. Like I want to understand. She's in the confessional saying how she don't understand this, she don't understand that. Then ask questions. She wasn't asking nothing. And I'm sorry, what does that mean? What is this? What is that? But I guess she just assumed, or not as excuse me, not assume, but she just made up her mind that she wasn't into what he's into and she wants to go the other way. And that's fair too. Like if you know off rip that you're not interested, then there's no point in asking questions or even, entertaining it. So I'm all good with it. I was all on Mr. Erotica's team, but now I don't know. I don't know. He's turning some women off. So, and I get it. All right. So the ladies are talking to Tommy and uh oh. All right, so we could probably guess the two that were on the bottom. So it's Dirty Red and my guy, Mr. Erotica. He's on the bottom as well. So she said that the ladies, they have a connection with him, and some are even interested or into what he's into, but they feel like his stories just kind of go wherever. Like the person that you're talking to is who you're trying to appease at that moment. And Dirty Red, can y'all just send him home already? Good God. Like, I really hope that they don't keep him in order to, like he makes good TV, because he really doesn't. He's not interesting. Like, he's not. So let's send him home. We could look at Mr. Erotica for another week. That's okay. And so we see the previews for next week. And y'all, Little White Boots, God damn it. I cannot wait for them to send her home with her. I'm just gonna stop because I really do not like this girl. I'm sorry, this lady. And I usually don't have that happen here where it's like somebody that I just really do not like. I know that I go back and forth and do the nicknames and try not to be mean or whatever, but I have not had a whole lot of people that I just really, really don't like at all. I don't like her at all, like as a person, as a human being. I don't like her face. I don't like her boots. I don't like the way she dressed. I don't like the way she talked. I don't want to see her next week or after next week at least. Like, send her home. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you are still here, you are the real MVP. Please consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of the Beautiful People family. Like the video, it does wonders for my analytics. And I will see you guys in the next video. Smooches.